All right, thanks. This is a video about this guy. I said to the guy, I said, listen, would you, concede to the fact that you have erred if I show you 100% proof beyond any doubt at all, right? Any doubt at all. There is zero doubt here. It's not something that, is in question. This is not a live issue that needs to be debated. No, this is like a real thing. All right, so comfort over truth. Many cling to comforting lies because the truth would demand change. In their thinking, in their morality, or even in their lifestyle. It feels safer to defend the lie and rather to face the consequences of being wrong. What are the consequences? And what are the consequences that you have to literally change everything, right? So it took me a while. I have to say, it took me a long time to accept the fact that these birth control pills don't actually prevent pregnancy, right? That they don't actually prevent the conception. That's the problem here. They don't actually prevent the conception at all, right? The baby can still be successfully conceived and then it causes early abortion. No, it doesn't cause early abortion. You're wrong. Talk to me when you're educated. Okay, well, your opinions do not matter, right? But it really is, this sort of spiritual or, occult or sort of witchcraft, mind control. I don't know what it is, man, but these people resist, correction, right? Because of their pride, right? The pride resists correction. Admitting error requires humility. Right. I'm a humble guy, right? If anybody would say, "Hey, listen, John Michael here, you're absolutely wrong," I'll be like, "What? I'm wrong. Please correct me." That's the number one thing. I will stop at nothing to accept correction, nothing at all. For some, the idea of conceding I was wrong feels like an attack on their pride. Instead of seeing correction as growth, they see it as defeat. So it is. Correction is 100% growth, and it is very valuable. Correction is not some sort of thing. Ah, gotcha. It's not a gotcha thing. It really is not. It's growth, intellectual and moral growth, right? So redefining terms to protect lives. What with birth control, the deception rests in redefining pregnancy to mean implantation instead of fertilization. By clinging to this false definition, people can claim ignorance while ignoring the biological reality of human life, early human life, embryology, right? Willful blindness, right? Even when presented with 100% proof, some refuse to acknowledge it, to see it, to concede to the fact that they have erred. Right? They fear the moral weight of the truth because acknowledging it would make them complicit in supporting or excusing harm. 100% complicit. Yeah, that is a great point here. You're complicit, right? You're accepting this, but if you accept that, hey, man, this birth control pill do not, causes early abortion. This is a serious problem, right? Truth seekers welcome, correction. My greatest wish is to have the truth laid bare. Even if it shows I'm wrong. If anybody can say that I'm wrong, please contact me immediately. I'll be like, thank you so much for correcting me, right? Thank you so much for correcting me because I know that only truth sets us free. A lie, no matter how comforting, helps people. Keeps people in bondage. Sorry, keeps people in bondage. Absolutely. Bondage to the lie. So moral accountability. If the pill does not prevent ovulation, but instead allows conception and then blocks implantation, which it does, right? It blocks the implantation, causes early abortion. The stakes are clear. Lives are being lost, right? Lives are being lost, 100%. That truth, and far greater to the chemical or surgical abortion, right? That truth is too heavy for some people to accept, so they bury it under denial. It's too evil. It is literally too evil. People cannot accept the fact that this type of evil actually exists, so they will just blind it from their own. They will strike it from their own. Worldview, right? They cannot accept it. Uh, the difference in heart posture. Some like Dean. This Dean guy. I was talking to this Dean guy, and he was like, "No, it does not prevent pregnancy. Sorry, it does not." Um, it does not allow conception, right? It does not, right? The pill will prevent conception 100% of the time. Well, it doesn't, right? I told him about the FDA and all this stuff. No. So some, like Dean, this Dean guy, prefers the soothing lie over the unsettling truth. I prefer correction because correction means aligning with reality and standing on solid ground, right? It's a quite a bubble, right? The bubble is very, very thick, and the membrane of the bubble is extremely thick. And to prick it, people will do everything to repair their own bubble, right? You prick it a little bit, but they will repair their own bubble, and they will stop at nothing to for some it's impossible, right? They will never truly understand this incredible thing, right? But it is true. What I'm saying is true, right? But you know so if you accept it, that's the question. All right. Thanks for tuning in. That's all for today. I'll see you. Take care. Bye bye.